Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to understand how to create ActiveCampaign and GoHighLevel contact on Webflow form submission. So I'm running a edtech business and I have created a website for my business using Webflow. And here on my website I have attached a leads in form on my website. So here in this case I want whenever a new form submission is received, then automatically using that detail a new contact should be created in my ActiveCampaign and my GoHighLevel account so that I can start engaging with that lead and send follow-ups. So here to build this connection, I need to connect these applications using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, we are going to understand how to create ActiveCampaign and GoHighLevel contact on Webflow form submission. So as I've already mentioned in my introduction that I run an ad tech business and my website is built on Webflow. And here on my website, I have attached a leads in form. So now I want whenever potential students or parents fill out a form on my site to inquire about our courses, I want to make sure I can follow up with them quickly and keep their information organized. So now by automatically creating a contact in both ActiveCampaign and GoHighLevel, whenever a form is submitted, I can easily add them to my email campaigns in my ActiveCampaign to share course details and manage the relationship in GoHighLevel for personalized follow-ups. So this helps me stay on the top of all inquiries, making sure no lead slips through the cracks and increasing my chances of enrolling more students. So now here to build this connection, I need to connect my Webflow account with my ActiveCampaign and my GoHighLevel account. And here to automate this entire process, I'm going to use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. Plus, it keeps everything organized and error-free so you can focus on growing your business hustle-free. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this Create Workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as Create ActiveCampaign and GoHighLevel Contact on Webflow Form Submission. And here I'm going to select my folder as Automations. You can select your folder as per your needs. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this Learn More link given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here in my trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger application as Webflow. So Webflow is a website builder that lets you design, build and launch fully responsive websites without needing to write code. It's like having a powerful design tool and a website builder in one. People use Webflow because it offers creative freedom with its drag and drop interface while still giving you the control to fine-tune every detail. It's perfect for designers, freelancers, and businesses who want to create professional looking websites that stand out without the hustle of dealing with the code. Whether you're building a portfolio, an online store, or a company site, Webflow makes it easy to bring your vision to life. So here in my Webflow trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new form submission. So that whenever a new form submission is made in my Webflow website, then automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response. Or you can say that whenever we are going to receive a new form submission, then automatically this entire workflow is going to be triggered. And now here after selecting my trigger event, you can see I have received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Webflow account with Pabbly Connect. So here following the instructions given below, firstly here I'm going to copy this webhook URL. And here I've already logged in my Webflow account, and here in my Webflow account under all sites, you can see both the website which I have created using Webflow. So here in this case, we are going to use this EduTech website given over here. So here I'm going to click on this setting option given over here. And from here, I'm going to select apps and integrations given in the left side bar. And here under apps and integration, I'm going to scroll it little down. And here you can see we have received the option for webhooks over here. So now here I'm going to create a new webhook by clicking on this add webhook button given over here. And then an add webhook dialog box will appear in front of you. So here in this trigger type, I'm going to select my trigger type as form submission. And then here it is asking me to select the API version. So here I'm going to select the API version as API v1. And then here it is asking me to enter the webhook URL. That means here I need to enter the webhook URL which I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. So here I'm going to enter the webhook URL, and now here after entering all the required details, here I'm going to click on this add webhook given over here. And by clicking on that, here you can see we have successfully created a new webhook over here. That means we have successfully set up the webhook inside our Webflow website. So now here after adding this webhook, we have to click on this publish button given over here. And from here I'm going to select publish to selected domains. And now here after publishing this particular website, we are going to click on this arrow given over here. And by clicking on this, you can see the website which we have created. So now moving back to my Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to generate a test lead using our website form. So for that, let me take you back to my website. And here I'm going to click on this forms. And here I'm going to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the first name, I'm going to enter the name as dummy, last name as lead, email as dummy@pabblytudes.com. And then here I'm going to enter some random phone number. And now here after entering all the required data, here I'm going to click on the submit. And here you can see we have successfully submitted a form over here. So now let's go back to our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have successfully received a response over here where we have received the site and the name as request form. Here we have received the form ID. And here you can see the phone number, last name, first name, email and some other details. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. Now let's move to action step. And here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as ActiveCampaign. So ActiveCampaign is a tool that helps businesses manage email marketing and customer relationships. It lets you create and send personalized emails, automate tasks, and track customer interactions. People use ActiveCampaign because it makes it easy to stay connected with customers, nurture leads, and grow their business all in one place. Whether you're a small business or a large company, it helps streamline communication and boost sales efforts. So here in my ActiveCampaign action step, here I'm going to select my action event as create a contact. So that whenever I'm going to receive a new form submission through my Webflow website, then automatically using that detail, a new contact should be created in my ActiveCampaign account. And now here to connect my ActiveCampaign with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your ActiveCampaign account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter the API key and the URL. So here following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my ActiveCampaign account. And from here, I'm going to click on the settings option given in the left side corner. And from here, I'm going to select this developer option given over here. And here under developer, you can see we have received the URL and the key over here. So now I'm going to copy both of the details and paste in my Pabbly's workflow. And now as per the instructions given below, here I've already entered my API key and the URL, and now I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So now moving forward, and then here it is asking me to enter the email, first name, last name and the phone number. So here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that whenever we are going to receive a new form submission through our Webflow website, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here I'm going to map my lead's email. So this is my lead's email. Here I'm going to map my lead's first name. Here I'm going to map the last name. So this is my last name. And then lastly here I'm going to map my lead's phone number. So this is my lead's phone number, and now here after entering all the required data, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new contact in our ActiveCampaign account. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see under contacts, we have successfully created a new contact with the name dummy lead, email as dummy@pabblytudes.com and a random phone number. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. Now let's move to another action step by clicking on this add action step button given over here. And now here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as GoHighLevel. But here in Pabbly Connect, instead of searching for GoHighLevel, we have to search for Lead Connector V2. So now here by connecting my Lead Connector V2 with Pabbly Connect, I'm going to connect my GoHighLevel account with Pabbly Connect. So GoHighLevel is an all-in-one platform that helps businesses manage their customers and grow sales. It combines tools like CRM, marketing automation, sales funnels, and appointment scheduling in one place. People love it because it simplifies their workflow and saves time, making it easier to focus on growing their business. So here in my Lead Connector V2 action step, here I'm going to select my action event as create a contact. So that whenever we are going to receive a new form submission through our Webflow website, then automatically using that detail, a new contact is going to be created in our ActiveCampaign account, and after that, automatically a new contact should also be created in our GoHighLevel account. And now here to connect my Lead Connector V2 with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Again here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Lead Connector V2 account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Lead Connector V2. And now here I'm going to select a sub account which I've already created with the name Pabbly Connect in my GoHighLevel account, because I want to create new contact in this particular sub account. And now here after selecting my sub account, here you can see that we are now successfully connected. So now moving forward, and then here it is asking me to enter the first name, last name and some other details. So now again here I'm going to map all of the details. So here for the first name, I'm going to map the first name of my lead. Here I'm going to map the last name. Here I'm going to map the full name. First name space last name. Here I'm going to map the email address. And then here it is asking me for a location ID. So here this is not a required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank. But if you want to add location ID, then you can do it as per your need. And then here I'm going to map the phone number of my lead. Moving forward, again this address, city, state and some other fields are not a required field, so here I'm going to leave them blank. And now here after entering all the required data, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new contact in our GoHighLevel account. So now let's go and check it. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact in our sub account with the name dummy lead, a random phone number and email as dummy@pabblytudes.com. So with this, we have successfully set up this entire automation. Now let's test our automation with a real-time example to check whether it is working or not. So to test our automation, what we are going to do is that we are going to make a new form submission through our Webflow website. So now let me take you back to my website. Here I'm going to refresh it. And then again I'm going to click on this forms, and again here I'm going to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the first name I'm going to enter the name as demo, last name as lead, email as demo@pabblytudes.com, and then here I'm going to enter some random phone number. And now after entering all the required data, here I'm going to click on the submit. And here you can see we have successfully submitted our form over here. So now let's go and check our ActiveCampaign account first. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact over here with the name demo lead, email as demo@pabblytudes.com, and a random phone number. So now let's go and check our GoHighLevel account. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the name demo lead, a random phone number and email as demo@pabblytudes.com. So with this, we have successfully tested our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken a trigger as Webflow and an action as ActiveCampaign and lead connector V2. So that whenever we are going to receive a new form submission through our Webflow website, then automatically using that detail, a new contact should be created in our ActiveCampaign and GoHighLevel account. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clue link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.